Hey guys, it's Trish. I have a quick tip for you on how to disguise these dreaded eye bags. Now, I have always been very concerned with eye bags, especially because I have sinus problems, which is a big cause of that. It's not always due to aging. Sometimes it is genetic though, and you will realize when you get older, you do start to get a little more puffy than you used to. And that can be with some aging, but a lot of times there's something in your diet causing that, or your sinuses, a lymphatic drainage. With a facial, if you get a monthly facial, that would actually help improve that area. You want to keep this area hydrated though as well, so you need a good eye cream. So if you want to see how I disguise mine, keep watching. I am using the Revlon's Colorstay Concealer. And this is in the 01 Fair shade. So I'm very pale, as you might have observed. So it's very hard for me to find a good concealer because a lot of them make my eye area look more yellow or red or like muddy looking, and that's not a very good look for anybody. So I really wanted to find more of a highlighted color. You can use colored concealers to combat, like purple would be like a yellow and things like that, but I found that my skin is just way too pale for that. So when I use a yellow base, you can still see it, and I do not like that. So I got a very light porcelain color. So I will be using this as my concealer, as well as I use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic high definition powder, the finishing powder, and I put this over top of the concealer, that way it doesn't crease and get all wrinkly looking and just not attractive. I use my e.l.f. kabuki brush. As you can see, I lost the other half somewhere. It's constantly falling off, so I just leave it like this. So I just dip that, and I will show you in a moment. If you can see, like right along my tear duct line, I use an e.l.f. eyeliner pencil, but it's just, wait a minute. I use the e.l.f. eyebrow lifter and filler. I obviously didn't use the brown side, like what you would use on your eyebrow. I used the highlight part, and I just used that because it's a nude color, and that brightens up your eye area. It makes you look more awake. So that's a good trick to make you not look as sleepy. So I already put that in there. So you want to take your concealer and you want to draw a triangle. And you don't need to use a lot. I'll do this side first, that way you can compare the two. You want to pat very gently with your ring finger because it's the one that gives the lightest pressure. Maybe the pinky would too, but that would be kind of awkward, wouldn't it? So I bring it up into the corner of my eye as well, because I do get dark in that area. So this will help combat dark eyes and circles, which a lot of times people have both, unfortunately. If you have baggy eyes, you probably have a little bit of darkness too. But then you want to make sure there's no creases, because basically you're going to seal this up. So if it has creases, you want to get those smoothed out. You don't want to put this on there and then, well, guess what? Now your creases are staying there. The point is to make it not crease, because then it makes you look like you have fine lines and wrinkles even when you don't. And before I did all this, I used an eye cream. I used the Essential C eye cream from Murad. It has caffeine in it. If you didn't know, caffeine's a really good ingredient to help with puffy eyes. A lot of products honestly don't take away all my puffiness, so I need a little bit of extra help. So what I did was I'm taking my kabuki brush, or wait a minute, stiffling brush. Did I call it a kabuki brush earlier? The e.l.f. stiffling brush, and just get a little bit of powder. You don't need a lot. Then you press into that area where you put the concealer. And the reason we did that triangle, guys, because we don't want a big giant circle and people to notice. You know, you want to give a little bit of a Kardashian look going on. And this, when you put your foundation over this, it will help disguise everything. People won't be able to notice. And then it looks like you just have magically awesome eyes. So let's do the other eye. Now I know you can still see that puffiness, guys. This isn't like perfect, but it still makes a noticeable difference. So again, I'm making my triangle. Not a very good triangle, but I'm trying to look at the camera and not to the side. That's very hard to do when I film these kind of videos. I'm actually going to add a little bit more. And I'm going to put just a little bit more on this right eye too. It's still a little dark. Always start with less though. You can always put more on. It's harder to take it off. Sorry, I know I make a weird face a lot. It's so awkward when people are putting their makeup on, they're like, you know, making all these weird faces. So I'm going into my powder again. Oh, and I didn't even show you inside this. It's just white. But even when people with darker skin can use this, actually the girl who told me about this has very dark skin. And when she showed me that, I was like, she's like, don't worry girl, it goes on clear. I was like, okay, well, I'm already white, so it matches me, but, you know, I didn't understand her wearing it, but it is clear. Now I have both eyes done with the concealer. Let me put on my eyeliner and mascara real quick, and then you can really see the difference. So guys, I'm back. I did my eye makeup. What do you guys think? Do you think they look less puffy than before? When you do eye makeup, like with the eyeliner and mascara, it tends to make your eyes more open and just draws more attention to your eye area rather than the dreaded baggy eyes. So let's do a before and after, shall we? So what do you guys think? Can you tell a difference? I definitely see a noticeable difference. Now it's not like insane. It didn't make my eyes completely deflate, but it does disguise the area in my opinion. Definitely love concealer. Now you don't have to get the brand that I got, but I do love the formula. I love the texture, everything about it. And I will put those products in the description bar below in case you're interested. But the concealer is about $9 or so. So it's a little more expensive for a drugstore concealer, but I really do think it's great quality. I've tried lots of concealers, even higher ends like the Balm, and I did not like that one. I think if you have a creamier one, you can really work the area better and conceal more, and then just put a setting powder. It works great together. So I highly recommend doing that. And I definitely think that it should be at least 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. Me being pale, it was so hard to find. I will just say that right now. But I did it. I managed to find one that's either my skin tone or lighter. I think it's lighter, I think it matches my skin, but because my eye area stays like red and purple and all these fun colors that it shouldn't be, I think it's enough to help blend out my tone and disguise that. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you, because I know I struggled for years trying to figure this out. If you'd like more quick tip videos, give me a thumbs up. I really enjoyed making this video, and I would love to make more. And with that being said, I would love for you to comment down below and give me an idea for the next quick tip. Be sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I do put out weekly videos. And you can follow me on Facebook at Shopaholic, not so anonymous, same exact way it's spelled here. Or you can follow me on Instagram at TrishE1987. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and remember, you can come shopping with me. I'm not gonna tell.